Hello and welcome back, and today I'm going to talk about Dead City Season 2 and has it been secretly delayed until late spring or even summer 2025. And all we know about Season 2 is that it's going to be 8 episodes and that it was originally meant to come out in the spring. However, we've heard nothing from it. This is meant to have the same release window as The Last of Us Season 2. And for The Last of Us, we already have some trailers. We have 2 trailers now and a month release date. But for Dead City, which is meant to come out in the same time period, we're getting nothing. And it doesn't help that we've had all these rumours that Dead City Season 2 is having some reshoots. We know that they're going to be filming something that's not specifically for Dead City, but is probably connected to Dead City in some way. I've already made a video about it where I think it's going to be a post-credits scene to tease another show. But even if that's the case, it's really weird that they're starting production back up for Dead City 6 months after they finished filming. Is this a very late thing that, like, you know what, let's just tag it on to the end? Or if it's not a post-credit scene, are scenes in Dead City Season 2 just not working like they planned and they're like, oh no, we need to go and film now? It'd be interesting in the coming months or the coming days to see what they were filming and, like, is there any more filming that they're going to have to do? Because if there is more filming, it means that Dead City Season 2 panned out badly and they're trying to fix it with reshoots, which is bad. And I definitely do believe another big factor why we're getting nothing for Dead City Season 2's release window is because of The Last of Us. AMC are definitely trying to avoid The Last of Us. Both Dead City and The Last of Us would air on the same day as Sunday. So if there are not any issues behind the scenes, this is what I think is happening. AMC waited for HBO to release a trailer for The Last of Us and be like, okay, they're coming out in April. We don't want to compete with them because The Last of Us would win in this situation. So they're going to hold off until maybe The Last of Us is near the end of its run, or until The Last of Us is over. So end of May or June is when I think Dead City is actually going to come out, because June is still technically a spring month, even though it feels like summer. So I definitely think they could be, technically, we still came out in spring, even if it is mid-June. And remember, this is just my personal opinion, but I just do not see this coming out in February or March or even April, because we would already be getting advertisement or know something more about this season. It cannot come out next month because we're already halfway through January and no advertisement. It cannot come out in March because we would have got advertisement already, but still nothing in the silence. It's definitely going to be a case of we will be waiting until May, June, just because we normally get advertisement, and looking at shows that are coming out meant to be in the same period, they're already advertising, oh, we're coming out here, we got a month release window, and we're getting nothing from Dead City. And it's just almost like this project is cursed, because this was meant to come out last year, but you had the actors' strikes and everything going on, and it was delayed until spring, but we're getting nothing again. I think it's going to be a summer job or late spring in my opinion now. And this is a weird track record that AMC has had recently with the Walking Dead projects. A lot of shows in the Walking Dead franchise has been delayed. Daryl Dixon got delayed to the autumn, even though it was meant to come out at the start or mid-summer last year. The Ones Who Live was delayed until February, when they originally planned for it, was meant to come out the end of 2023. Fears had tons of delays with almost all their seasons at this point, other than maybe the final 6 episodes of Fear that weren't delayed. It is a really bad track record, and I think every time we get a release window for AMC shows going forwards, or The Walking Dead, we should probably add, okay, it's going to come out 3 months later or a month or 2 later than they say, because they're not really good at sticking to their guns. And this is another case of them secretly being like, if we keep quiet, we said spring, technically June is spring, we're going to release it end of May, June. That's what I'm thinking. And I definitely do think it's not just these reshoots. The Last of Us has to be a factor, because that's going to be their major competitor, and they do not want to have Dead City lose against The Last of Us. So with The Last of Us now April, I definitely see Dead City May, June, and that means that Daryl Dixon isn't going to get that summer spot and will be an autumn spot again this year. But this is just my opinion, so please tell me your thoughts down below. Do you think Dead City has been secretly delayed, or do you think Dead City is still going to get that springtime slot and go up against The Last of Us? I'll let you know all your thoughts down below, but personally, I definitely do think AMC is trying to make us forget about Dead City for a little while. And this is it for me today, so goodbye, peace out, and I'll talk to you later.